A versatile big man. One of the player cards that I think falls under the radar sometimes as a budget card is the Raef LaFrentz card from the...
And a look from earlier as the Pistons come up. Well, yeah, DA, very understandable. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Gobert, Parker out there with Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Anaheim, we've got Harden. He's out there with Hield. And it's Kleba in at center. Now here's Parker. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver.
Well, last season was a successful one for the Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They were counted out at times, but had a strong second half to make it back to the postseason. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Dinwiddie passes to Williams. It's deflected. They get it back. Parker drained for 2 points. Here's Anaheim. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fires the 3. Harden's shot is off. And Chris with the Pistons, an incredible run during February made the difference last season for them.
Yeah, well, the offense had been their weak spot, but it was clicking during that stretch. I mean, this team needs to find a way to play like that all season long. They've showed some flashes of greatness. Now it's just about continuing to improve.
The 3. Another miss by Harden.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Passes it to Williams. Shoots the 3. And it's Williams again missing. For Anaheim, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Anunoby kicks to Boucher. On the wing, Harden. And the pass to Kleba. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 17.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Parker with no one around, but they get it back. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
You think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris, the tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's so
you did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk over you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
I like that.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
They retain possession. Gobert, the pass to Parker. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Keeping the mid-range game going. Parker has shown before how lethal he can be from there.
Williams against Hield. Jacks up a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt me.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the floor for Detroit, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Williams. Then it's John Collins. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Parker in at the 3 side.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Dinwiddie with the steal. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hield. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Hield's got the first basket of the second quarter for Anaheim. And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
4 on the shot clock. Parker outside. No good on that one. Anaheim trails by 3. Anunoby passes to Boucher. 2 points. That one goes. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hield against Williams. Over Hield. Williams can't get it to go.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
In the corner, it's Hield. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Harden. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for Anaheim. Outside Williams. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, better think again.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Beautiful dime from Parker. I mean, a team player who you can depend on to make the right play.
Harden kicks to Kleba. Takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Denver.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
Anaheim trails by 4.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Williams. And it's denied. Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And that. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. That about...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And for Anaheim, they're shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Anaheim, Hield is out there with Harden. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Boucher drills it from outside. Boucher's got the first basket of the second half here for the Clippers. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Harden the pass to Boucher. Here's Anunoby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Hield. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Anunoby kicks to Kleba. Harden outside. And Anaheim with another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Collins. Williams against Hield. Back to Collins. Dishes it to Williams. Misses the 3. Anaheim leading by 4. Harden scanning the floor. Dinwiddie against Hield. It doesn't go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. To the paint. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Williams. And that's now 6 points for Jabari Parker. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Harden. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
Clippers leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Pass to Williams. Good D by Hield. Here's Anaheim. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Pistons. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams with the ball. Outguarded by Hield.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now the pass to Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Boucher. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's Harden. He's got 14. On the wing, Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got 5.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
We got to get back and play with this insurgent.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Parker, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Lou Williams. Then it's John Collins. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Williams can't hit. Anaheim leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Pistons. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And Jabari Parker last season, outlasting a full year with the Bulls, traded to the Wizards at the deadline.
Yeah, and another change in scenery for Parker, who just can't find the right fit. I mean, you can see the flashes of talent from him, and hopefully he finds a team that is a good match for him long term.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Harden. Passes to Kleba. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Pistons trailed by 5. Dinwiddie outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nobody near Williams. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. Anaheim leading by 5. Harden the pass to Kleba. Here's Anunoby, covered by Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Harden, no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Down low, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Harden outside. The pass to Boucher from past the arc. And another miss by Anaheim. Pistons trail by 3 to tie it up. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kleba. Harden outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Parker
dishes to Dinwiddie. Now Williams. Williams. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big three against him.
Harden's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Timeout called, Anaheim. The score is tied at 29. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, John Collins.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Here's Williams. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Collins. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. With it. On the wing, heel. A three ball. Return to sender. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. The one-man stuff and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Detroit will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Williams. John Collins is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harden, poke loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game, and he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Here's Harden. Nails the baby hook. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Now here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And the shot goes down. And the Pistons lead by 2.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside. I mean, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
Harden against Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Nails the triple.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 1. 52 seconds left in the first overtime. Williams against Teal. Now here's Collins. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Got it.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 1. 34 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Harden outside. Unloads.
It's winning time. Harden knows his job.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Williams looking around. It's blocked. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double. That was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
And here is Williams to win the game. How about that?
I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see.